The big game is fast approaching, but wait, you still haven't got your tickets. You've spent hours searching, but you're still confused about ticket prices. Time to stop searching. Visit ticketcompare.com. We compare ticket prices for all the popular leagues and tournaments for you. We work only with the most trustworthy sites, so you can have peace of mind when buying your tickets. Compare prices, buy tickets, get to the game. Ticketcompare.com. Buying tickets made simple.
Who's up first? Simon?
Hi Pep, there's been a big debate over the last few months about whether the team that you've built is the best that England has ever seen. I'm sure you're aware of it. Some people say yeah, in terms of style and the records that you could set. Others say that to be one of the greatest you have to be successful in Europe.
Yeah.
Must that be the next step for this team to break the Champions League?
I realize this season how difficult it will be to win in Champions League. I realize, so I think maybe I'm wrong, but to win the Champions League club, before you have to win more Premier Leagues in a row. To get the respect in Europe, and you are a top club. If don't, I realize this season will be so complicated. Of course, we're going to try it, but I don't know, we are already like a club, still like a club, to have the power on and off the pitch, to achieve, to get there. So I would prefer like this season to be solid in the Premier League. I would never say we are the best team in the Premier League. With a lack of respect for Arsenal, for example, Wenger, or what Sir Alex Ferguson did with different periods of his career with United, or even Chelsea 2004, 2005. So nothing. So I am agree with the people say to consider it in that level you have to win more. Maybe you can say that is one of the best teams in one season. Okay, we can say that. But to concede, no matter the people say, is it one of the best teams or the best teams, you have to win back to back, more titles in a row. And that, I don't know if we were able to do that.
So you said that the Premier League was the most important title. You said that a few times.
Yeah.
Will that be the same next season?
Yeah.
It's still the priority?
Priority, absolute. I sign right now what we have done that season for the next season. Right now. To win the Premier League is the most important title. For the academy, for show, it's not enough for the short games, and you win a title is not every day. And we were looking for in that club that is what, when I came here, the chairman and the sport director didn't ask me, you have to win the Champions League or you have to win the Premier League. They didn't ask me one title. I didn't come here, they didn't ask me that. So they said me, okay, do what you believe to do and try to, to be constant for a long time, as much as possible. And we did it one season, okay, we finished last season 7-8 games in a row winning. We continue that season, and we're going to see. But I think to be a solid team, and the Europe can start to watching us, what they have done is not just one season. And after that, so maybe in Europe can do that. But I think what I live experience is 2 seasons with that club in Europe. It's better to be focused in the Premier League, in the FA Cup, in the Carabao Cup, and after try to arrive in the best moment as possible in Champions League.
And just one question, if I can, about Patrick Vieira. He's been mentioned as a possible successor to Arsene. I know you can't comment on that, but from what you've seen of Patrick, can he become a top manager?
No, of course he is. He already is, I think. But again, so now what that's happened, you start a lot of names there, so Arsenal is going to take the best decision for them. So of course he's ready. I think all the names is going to start to go, this name or the other one. I think all of them, they are ready.
Pep, in terms of next season, and you said about how important the league is, Chelsea have struggled this season. Ranieri was sacked as a champion. Mourinho sacked as a champion. Why is why is it so difficult?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why is when you're a champion? Why is it so difficult that next season in your eyes?
Well, it's what I handle. In Barcelona and Bayern Munich is more difficult because the players, they start to believe what we have done in the past is thanks to me, and that allowed me to play right now, the future, and that is not true. So what we have done, and that helps us to see, okay, we have done once, we can do it again. and the others won't beat you with more energy, and the 5 meters you have to do, you just make 3. And these 2 meters make the difference. And that's why next season will be more difficult, our relation will be more harder. It happened in Barcelona, it happened by Munich, because I handle that and I know I have to press more, I have to be more in them, I have to control more the weight, the players, the time arrive to the training session in the right time, what you have to do, they have to do without the ball and with the ball. If don't, you will be catch up.
So you'll be stricter?
More than this season.
Yeah. And
our relation will be not so friendly like this season.
And do you think also that I know you have a very good squad at the moment, but you do need that bit of competition as well to keep people, the mentality that there is competition for places?
No, but I think the mentality is top and will be top. The problem is to find the right, way we live to keep going on that. To convince them, okay, in one season we were better team than 90 teams. In one season. That is good, yeah. That is excellent, yeah. But it is not extraordinary in terms of 5 years, 10 years, in terms of the Premier League history. So at the end we have to do so good, but it's nothing special. Okay, I don't know if we break a record, maybe we'll say, okay, stay there, but in that you have to, day by day, to start to say you have to start again and start again. To be named something special in the Premier League in the history, you have to win more. If you want, when all the pundits say that, so they are right. So we are not the best team, they are right, because you have to win more, and win one. But, of course, in this summertime, and when we live in the season, that belongs to us. So that season, we were the best.
Okay, last couple, please, guys.
Pep, the players obviously had a few days off at the start of the week. I just wondered whether you'd given yourself a day off this week.
Me?
Yeah.
Day off? Yeah, was with my family.
Have you changed in that respect, and you're able to kind of sit back and look at an achievement and appreciate it a little bit more?
No, Ryan, I don't need it. I said before, when we lose against, we were out from Liverpool and our lose against United. I said the same. So nothing is going to change my opinion about the team, what we have done to win or not winning. And now it's the same. I don't need to, when we are champion, go home and say you have, okay, it's already done. Because since November, one of the most difficult things this season was in November, December. All of you, the people say the Premier is over. And it was not over, because if we win, pathetic, we don't win against Chelsea on Arsenal League, we lose against United here. We are not able to win against Tottenham. That can happen. United winning against West Brom can happen. When in Bournemouth will happen. We have 6-7 points. The same I done 6-7 points with 5 games to play. So everything can happen. So that's why in football, and convince them one more, they did it. That's why it's heads off what the players did. But the satisfaction was the same during the process, because I saw my players how they're training, and of course they deserve, when you have 7 games between 7 days between games. Now they need 2, 3, 4 days off and make 3 good 4 training sessions and for the next game.
John?
Pep, you talk about the Premier League being the most important trophy for you as a manager. It was the same in Barcelona and it was the same at Bayern Munich. Why do you assess the domestic league as being the most important, each club that you go to?
I'm not going to say, believe me, I will dream to play the final of the Champions League or semi-final of the Champions League or win the Champions League. Because I know when a football player and manager tries that, you feel like, the most beautiful, everybody is watching you. I know how beautiful it is. You finish the season, that trophy, the beautiful trophy, and the UEFA organization is so beautiful. But I prefer to have a team like every day, like a machine, being there, whatever, home, away, good conditions, bad conditions. That's why I give more value. That's why I say Barcelona, when I know that club and the people say, but I live that. We won the league and Madrid won the Champions League or another club. The season is not good. Forget about it. It's a big mistake. When a team, in the decade or 12 years, win 8 or 9 times, that is fantastic. that is the top, and that's why always the next season we're going to be focused in the Premier League, in the pre-season, the first game and second game. This season, I think the first and second game, Chelsea lose at home against Burnley. Burnley won a lot of games, okay, but nobody's back. So that is the lesson you have to take. So that is going to happen. Chelsea won 3-4 ago. The year after is always complicated for all of them. So we have to know that can happen to us. That can happen. No, we cannot think about like we won. They happen with Chelsea or United or Leicester. No, that can happen to us. That I have to be prepared and start this Sunday against Swansea to see how we handle that situation. But I think your question is not this answer. Huh?
It's a good answer to a bad question.
Yeah, but I think you didn't ask me that, no? ¿Qué me ha preguntado? ¿Me ha preguntado yo, no? It was, yeah?
Okay, cheers, guys.
You want to make a picture?
No, you're fine.
Yeah. Take a picture. ¿Aquí?
Tolares. Para Tolares puede ser.
Ya lo entiendo, ha hecho pregunta por Ernesto.
La primera de que tal es al equipo también.
Ya, va a quedar bien.
Esa no, esa tiene su.
Es como que dice, no, es un gran jugador, pero.
A mí Ernesto no me dejaba preguntar nada a la rueda de prensa, solo me dejaba preguntar eso, ¿qué tal está el equipo? Y esta para Juanjo, por favor.